Welcome back to another episode of Corvettes918. I want to thank you for hitting that play button. If you're brand new to the channel, definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button if you like Corvettes. If you like cars in general, then this is definitely a channel that you're going to want to subscribe to. Today, guys, I'm actually headed to Jim Glover Chevrolet, which is the same dealership I actually purchased my Corvette from, but I have got to get my final oil change done. Now, GM does give you 3 free oil changes. They give you one at $500, which is a mandatory for break-in. Then they also give you one at $5,500, and then they give you another one at $10,500. Unless, you know, maybe every 6 months if you're not putting that many miles on them. But that's where I'm headed. Joe's actually gonna meet me out there in another black Corvette Z06. But while we're out there, guys, we're gonna check out some cars. Let's see what these Corvettes are running right now at the dealership. Let's see what we got here. We got a this is a 2017 Stingray. It's got the Kalahari inside. We've got price of $79,064. This is a package of 2LT. Admiral Blue. Look at how they went ahead and blacked that out as far as from the factory. This one's got, you know, of course you get the front cameras on the 2LT. So that's another reason why you want to get the 2LT package if you can. If you guys have the Watkins Glen Gray, this color right here, let me know. That's a beautiful color. I like how they've done it with the carbon insert here, stinger insert. They've done it with the top here, so all that looks really, really clean on this car. This is going for 86, so it's got the 3LT package on it. Napa leather, suede inserts, carbon fiber dual roof, so it's got the 2 roofs, visible. 86,179 as far as MSRP, or MSRP to 85, and 86,179. See that? The Stingray, they got the carbon fiber on it. Yeah. I'm telling you, carbon fiber's taking off. Oh, people will spend a little extra money for that.
Because it looks so good.
Does this one have its price?
It's in there, yeah.
It doesn't say it in it below the flag. Oh, it's right there. It's upside down.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. I got you.
Man, that's hot. This is a 2017 here. Stingray. Dash. Automatic. All these have been automatics except for that Z06.
Yep.
So this one is at $77,944 for a Stingray. Woo. That's a little pricey. Yeah. You know, for me, 77. This is basically a $78,000 car. It's a Stingray in the Watkins Glen Gray. But I mean, for me, for that kind of money, I'm definitely going with the definitely going to go with the GS over the Stingray pretty much any time. Inside there. Any of you guys a fan of that gray? I don't know about that. See, these have no side skirts on them.
Yeah.
You know, to me, you have a Stingray. Yeah, you may not want to, but the side skirts make these cars look a whole lot better. See, because right next to it, you got one that has side skirts, and then the side skirts. And then no side skirts. Side skirts definitely give these cars a little bit more aggressive stance. Man, look at them rotors. The white and the red. You know, to me, if you're gonna do a white car, you got to go with the red interior, don't you? Because that gives it that sports car interior. What we got here on this one? This is a 2017 Stingray with the Z51 package. So it's got the dry sump. It's got the more aggressive suspension system in it. And this one's at 78,874, and it has the 3LT package on it. So this one's pretty much souped up as far as everything you can do on a Stingray. The cars that I've seen so far have all been 3LT or 3LZ packages, and I'm assuming they just, you know, they sell more of those. Versus for me, I think the 2LT is a little bit better of a deal, because I think you can kind of do without some of the suede particles and you know, the Napa leather. But if you're going to go with the competition seats, of course that's not going to matter anyway, because you can't get those in the Napa leather. If you want to win a shirt this week on this video, and you're thinking about, you know, what do I say or what do I comment? Well, if you have a Corvette, then just comment below what kind of package you have, 1, 2, or 3 LT or LZ on your Corvette. Now this is a great looking Grand Sport here. I definitely would spec this out pretty close to the way this one is here. It doesn't have a, yeah, it's got the carbon on the top. Now this definitely would need a carbon insert, and that would have really went well with that. The sticker in there, you happen to see it? Got the carbon instrument panel. No sticker on this one. This one was built by Mr. Andrew Klein. Andrew, beautiful car, brother. They made that emblem. Could they make it any bigger? Most of these cars that you're going to see on a local dealership where you live, I mean, again, those are all MSRPs. Nobody's going to be paying that much for those cars. But what I would recommend doing is, if you're really thinking about buying a Corvette, and maybe you live in an area, maybe a smaller town, you know, you don't have any major Corvette dealerships near you, make sure you jump online, check out, I mean, there's a few of them that you guys have told me about that you have bought cars from, and I'm not just saying one person contacted me, but many people have contacted me and said, hey, you know, Chuck, this is where I got my car. But Kerbick Chevrolet, of course you've got Bachman Chevrolet, you've got Rick Conti, who sells Corvettes out of Ohio, and I'll have linked below their websites, so you guys can actually go to their websites and see, you know, their inventory, what, you know, kind of pricing they have on cars. Because I'm going to tell you what, when you're buying a Corvette, if you're not going to order one, maybe you don't want to go that route. I know it's really easy to go down to your local Chevy dealership, and I know we want to support our local dealers. But a lot of them, you know, when a Chevy dealership only has, you know, 4, maybe 5 Corvettes on their lot, you know, a lot of times you're even going to find salesmen that don't know enough about these cars. So I recommend that, you know, this is a major purchase. This isn't some going down and buying some Chevy Cruze or going down and buying some, you know, Ford Edge, or, you know, you're going out and you're spending 60, 70, 80 plus $1,000 on a car. Who cares if you got to get in your car and drive 700 miles to pick one up? Versus going down and losing a lot of money at a local dealership because you just don't know what a great deal is. So reach out to these guys who sell these cars. So guys, until I see you at the next video, I hope you have a blessed week. And now we're about to check out some of your cars. If you're sitting in the video, if you're sitting in clips and photos of your cars, believe me, I get lots of them, and I'm gonna try to put at least 8 or 10 of them on each video. So keep sending those in and be on the lookout for your ride. Let's check them out.
Too young, and I didn't understand that you are the one, and I can't wait to see you hindsight is fleeting when your heart